Hi, I'm going to give you an overview of how to play the Shake It Off game. First, start by going to the Kendall Hunt website at kh.khpcontent.com. You can log in with your username or password, or if you have not created an account, enter your access code and set up an account. Once you log in, you'll see your publications from Kendall Hunt, and you can view this publication. For this resource, or for this book, we have an ebook as well as URL links to play the game. In the ebook, it provides all of the stories and information you need prior to playing the game. So if we look at our table of contents, you'll see that the Shake It Off game is the first game. So you can read through this and learn about all the decisions you need to make, and it also gives you some subtle hints on what the best decisions might be. All right, once you have read the story, go back and click on the URL links and click on the Shake It Off link. All right, so in the Shake It Off game, you're starting a gym. You need to decide what type of franchise, whether it's going to be an economical, middle of the line, or higher end franchise, workout franchise, whether you're going to start it in an urban or rural location, what your monthly membership fee is going to be, how much in supplemental advertising you're going to spend, as well as what your operating expenses are. So let's take a look and play one round of this game, or a couple of rounds. So I'm going to choose World Fitness. This is the most economical choice, the cheapest, lowest frills choice. I'm going to locate it in an urban area. My monthly fee is going to be $15. Supplemental advertising is a percentage of sales. This includes more local advertising that's in addition to the national advertising that's provided by the franchise system. So I'm going to choose 7%. And my operating expense covers things like equipment and cleaning. So for my example here, I'm going to choose 10% of sales for operating expense. So I'm going to hit submit. Well, let's look. So in my outcomes, it shows me how I did in year 1, how I did in year 5, and what were my percentage of sales revenues. All right, so as you can see, in year 1, I had 415 guests, and in year 5, I had 354. This indicates I have a retention issue, meaning I'm not retaining my members. Obviously, my sales revenues went down because I had less members. My fixed costs were about $48,000. My variable costs ranged from $14,000 to $16,000. You can see my operating profits. I didn't have very good profit after 5 years. And ultimately, I lost money. All right, so I had an annual growth rate of negative 3.89%. So I did not do well. All right, obviously, I didn't make very informed decisions. So then I can go to my view demand, and I can actually see my demand curves. And what my demand curves show is what is the demand based on the price I charge and what is the total revenue. So we're looking at the demand, and you can see my total revenue up here. All right, and as you can see with World Fitness, that curve looks pretty steep in here. So I'm going to try again. All right, and I'm going to say that, I'm going to try World Fitness. I'm going to try a rural area. I'm going to try, if I look at my demand curve, I think I'm going to try closer to like $12 a month. Let's see here. Maybe even 10. We'll go 12. I'm going to do a little bit more supplemental advertising, and there's a reason people didn't stay. Maybe it wasn't clean enough, or maybe I had poor equipment, so I'm going to knock this up to 15%. Let me see how I did this time. Much better. So by looking at my demand curves and making adjustments based on my decisions, I did much better. As you can see, my guests increased. I had more profit, and I ultimately made money. All right. So this is just one example. Again, you can play this multiple times. The key is that if you play it multiple times, you will learn and you will come up with the best outcomes. And there is a spreadsheet available to record your decisions and your outcomes. All right, enjoy playing. Have a good one. Bye.